Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lisa and this is Our Life on a Dime. Today is food shopping day, so we're on our way inside of Aldi's to see what kind of goodies we can get, so stay tuned. Alrighty friends, so I just got back from Aldi's and I have a huge haul for you guys today. We have lots of new stuff and lots of goodies for the fall, for the pumpkin spice items and things like that. So let's get started. The first thing I have is this huge bag of frozen blueberries, 3 pounds. I am really enjoying having blueberries in my oatmeal and in my cottage cheese, so I decided to just bite the bullet and buy a bigger portion rather than just buying the little plastic containers in the produce section. So we got a big thing of blueberries. Let me see, what else do we have? Let me see if I can get some of my frozen stuff off the table. Got 2 of the bags of the steamable mixed vegetables. I didn't get that many this time because we still had quite a few in the freezer. Got 2 bags of frozen steamable broccoli florets. Okay, they didn't have any sweet potatoes, guys. They were out of a lot of stuff as usual, but we're getting used to it and we're just working around it. So we're trying to eat more sweet potatoes, so I did get 2 bags of the sweet potato fries. Gonna put those in the air fryer. Got a bag of the tater tots. I'm gonna try and get my freezer stuff out of the way first. Got a thing of our bean and cheese burritos. I guess I'll just carry on from here. Got some imperial margarine. This is for baking or cooking. And then I got this, the Irish cream, Countryside Creamery spreadable Irish butter. They say this is much better for you, so got this. I'm going to give this a try. Have you guys tried this kind before? Do you guys like it? Leave a comment down below. I think we're going to enjoy that. Got some of the cottage cheese. We're really enjoying cottage cheese at night. We're doing this with some fresh fruit and also honey, and it's such a good little snack. And it's got a lot of protein in it. It's got 13 grams of protein in there, so I'm trying to lose weight, and they say that you want to have more protein in your diet because it keeps you satiated for a lot longer. So I figured this is a pretty good snack for us. I was just, like I said, disappointed that they didn't have the 2% milk ones. So I got 2 of those. Let's see what else. Got some cold cuts here, guys. Got some Swiss cheese for lunches. Got 2 of the mesquite smoked turkey breast. Got 2 of those. One's for me and one's for hubby. And then 2 of the chicken breasts are going to be for hubby for lunches. No nitrates, no artificial flavors, all that good stuff. Got some blackberries. They didn't have any raspberries. They were kind of boned on the in the produce section. They didn't have any strawberries at all, whether they were organic or not. They didn't have any strawberries, no avocados, no bananas, no sweet potatoes, no avocados. There was just a ton of stuff I couldn't get, so, but that's okay. We'll be all right. So we got some blackberries. Got some, we really enjoyed these baby Bella mushrooms. I've been putting them in our tofu stir fries, and the family's really enjoying that. They didn't have any Roma tomatoes, so I got these tomatoes on the vine. And got some red onions, got some celery, got some green peppers, and the multicolored peppers, because we're going to use these for a lot of dipping and wraps and things like that. Got some of the reduced fat sharp cheddar, finely shredded. They did not have any mozzarella, so I got the Italian style, which is no big deal. This is probably better anyways. And it's got the part skim mozzarella, so that's pretty good. Got a cucumber, an English seedless cucumber. Got a regular cucumber for the dogs because they enjoy having a cucumber as well. Got some grapes. They are all out of the cotton candy grapes, guys. So I did break down and get these, and that's the red seedless grapes, because they were $1.29 a pound. So I thought that was a phenomenal deal. So I did get that. Got a pie crust because I'm going to be making a pot pie. I accidentally bought both of these. I first only saw this spinach here, the regular spinach, and then I did find the organic baby spinach, and I meant to put this one back and I forgot. But that's no big deal, because I'm low in iron, so I gotta up my spinach anyways, so that'll be fine. Got some broccoli, 2 broccoli heads. Come around the table here. I got some yellow potatoes. I'm going to put these in my pot pie, and I'm going to roast some, make some roasted vegetables and potatoes. Got some of the oranges, the mandarins. You guys know I love oranges, so got 2 bags of oranges. I got 2 bags of carrots. One's for the dogs and one's for us. Got some shredded coleslaw. This is for stir fry. Got a huge watermelon. I don't know how the watermelons are by you guys, but they've been really tiny here. So this is like 2 watermelons, and they were on sale for I think like $4.65. So that was a phenomenal deal. What else do I got? Guys, you're going to be very disappointed in what I bought today. I got regular eggs. Do you believe they were completely out of eggs? This is the only style eggs that they had. So, you're going to have to do what we got to do. We got regular eggs. Trying to up my salmon, because salmon helps you lower your cholesterol. So, I got a lot of salmon this time, guys. We got some of the teriyaki Alaskan salmon burgers. They're wild caught, so I think these are really going to be good. And I wasn't sure which ones we were going to like better, so I got both of them. And they're the wild caught Chipotle Alaska salmon burgers. So got 2 of those. Those will be nice and convenient. And they were cheap too. I don't know if I told you. They were like $4 and change. Then I got some, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I'm having a senior moment, guys. Cold smoked Alaskan, Atlantic salmon rather, deli slices. I thought, I don't know if I'm going to like this like raw like that, but I figured these would be probably good in, maybe on some crackers or something, or in the salad. So I'm going to give that a try. I think I bought this a long time ago, but I think hubby ate it. I don't think I tried it. Then I got a big 2-pound bag of the wild caught pink salmon, so gonna have that. I am not a salmon eater, so pray for me, people. I am forcing myself to eat this for health reasons, so gonna up our game with the salmon. So, and this food is probably gonna last me quite a while, so over probably at least 2 weeks. So it's not like I'm gonna be having salmon every night. I'm gonna, spread it out a little bit or whatever, because 2 pounds of salmon, so let me see, 100 calories. There's 8 servings in here, so this is easy 2 to 3 nights dinner for us, so that'll be good. And then, like I said, these only have 4 in there, but they're nice and convenient. And then this is good if you just want to throw it in a salad or on some crackers. Then I got some organic uncured beef hot dogs, and they are grass-fed beef, so that's really good. And they were very reasonable. I think they were only like $3.99. So got those. I got 2 packages of the organic 100% grass-fed ground beef, the 8515. That's going to be for, I have no idea yet, maybe chili. I've been using my crock pot a lot, so it's probably something that I could, lasagna, I don't really know. I don't know I don't have a meal plan set out yet, but I'm sure it won't be hard to figure out. And then we have some of the extra firm organic tofu. I am seriously enjoying this. I've been making scrambles, tofu scrambles with these, with peppers and onions and garlic and spinach. And I put some turmeric powder in there for inflammation. And it's so good. Hubby didn't even know that. He thought it was eggs. He thought it was an egg scramble. He did not even know, guys. So if you guys are tofu eaters, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys do with your tofu. Then I got these vegan Italian, zesty Italian meatless meatballs. I like these every once in a while, so I'm gonna have that one night with some of the very unhealthy 5 cheese Texas toast. I don't know, guys, this is so good. It's like, I know it's not good for you, but it's a big cheat for us. Then I got hubby some of this Milo's family style sweet tea. He likes his iced tea. I got these for convenience for the family if they just want to throw a couple in the microwave. They've been enjoying those when they, feel hungry and don't feel like cooking. Then I got this big thing of chicken breast, and they didn't have the kind I was looking for. I think it was usually like, I think it's like never any, and I think it was like $4.99 for two chicken breasts. They didn't have any of those, so I was like, all right, what are my options? So I was looking. I don't know, guys. I think this is going to work out pretty good. It's only $2.49 a pound. Is that what that means? $2.49? Oh, 2.49, $4.99 a pound. Okay, I thought it was, I read that wrong, so maybe it's not going to be that great of a deal, because I paid $12.43 for this, so, yeah, so I figured. Yeah, so I figured that the other one was 2 chicken breasts for $4.99, and this is 6 huge chicken breasts for $12.43, so we'll see how these work out. Sorry, my allergies are acting up. And then I got about 10 of these ground turkeys. These are for the dogs and for us, so we'll have plenty of meat in the house, that's for sure. But most of these the dogs will eat. Maybe 3 or 4 of them we'll have, but the rest of the pups will be having. So all right, guys, let me get this put away and I'll get you the rest of it. Alrighty, friends, so I just got all my refrigerator and freezer stuff put away, and I did take a second look at that chicken because I'm tired, guys. I am like, I don't know why, but grocery shopping at night is not my thing. It's like I'm totally exhausted by the time I get home, so I'm not even thinking straight half the time, and then I'm trying to hurry up and rush to get this video up and stuff like that. So the chicken is $2.49 a pound, and it was 4.99 pounds, so that's a really good deal, guys. $2.49 a pound. No, it's not organic or whatever, but that's okay. We strive for progress, not perfection, so we're doing the best we can with what we have here. So like I said, there's a lot of junk food in this haul, but it is that time of year, and it's my weakness, the pumpkin spice and all the new things that we got this time around. It's not all the time, but it's definitely worth it, because at Aldi's, if you shop at Aldi's, next time you go in, they may not even have it, so you got to grab it when you see it. So anyways, let's get started. Oh, and another thing, while I was putting my refrigerator and freezer stuff away, I was counting up the proteins for dinners. You know, granted, I have two huge German Shepherd dogs that we make people food for their meals over dog food. So if the average person wasn't feeding their dog, I had 24 proteins just for dinner, not including my lunches or my breakfasts, like the eggs or the cold cuts and stuff like that. I didn't include any of that stuff, just the dinners. And that's 24 protein. So the average person, if they were to copy my food haul, would be 3 weeks of food. So that's pretty good. So wait until the end and I'll show you what we spent, and you let me know if I got a good deal on it or not. So let's go ahead and get started, and you guys are going to be so excited to see all the new stuff we got this time. The pumpkin spice stuff is out. The first thing up here is the pumpkin spice Cheerios. Guys, I'm super excited about this. I've never had this one before, so I am super excited about that. Second pumpkin spice thing we got, or pumpkin thing we have, is the pumpkin chipotle pasta sauce. I needed spaghetti sauce anyways, so what better way to do it than to get the pumpkin? So super excited about that. I needed mustard, so they didn't have any honey mustard, so I got Dijon mustard. I don't know why, but it just seemed like we were out of everything. I don't think my refrigerator has been this empty in a long time. So I needed all kinds of sauces and everything, dressings. So all that stuff adds up. We got some aged balsamic vinaigrette dressing. I think I've had this before, actually. I have to look. I think I actually have one in the refrigerator now that I'm thinking about it. But yep, got that for different things. I'm probably going to use some of this with the chicken breast, and then throw a couple pieces in the crock pot, and that's going to be really good. Hubby likes chunky blue cheese, so that's all his. I got my light ranch, and that's pretty good. The calories on this is not too terrible, 80 calories. So just curiosity, what's the blue cheese? 130. So there is a big difference. That's almost double. So, and we love ranch dressing here. So then we got some of the brown gravy, the low sodium. I didn't even know they had low sodium. I was buying the regular ones, but I'm like, heck yeah, we'll do the low sodium. Just gonna do that. I'm gonna probably use that with the ground turkey. I make, or even I have dehydrated beans, bean burgers. You buy them in the can, the Augustin Farms, and I'll make them I'll make like little bean burgers, and then what I do is I put some gravy on them, and it's so good. Got some steak sauce, even though I don't buy steak. Got those for one of the ground beefs or ground turkeys for seasoning. Got some turkey teriyaki stir fry. Got sweet and sour. I needed all that kind of stuff for cooking, for seasonings. Got some breadcrumbs. I found out the last meal I made that I was out of breadcrumbs. Got some graham crackers. I originally was hoping to get, they had an advertised, I went on Aldi's website and they had canned blueberries and strawberries. If you guys haven't been to Aldi's and you need to go there, in the next couple of days, check out your Aldi's for the canned in the baking section, blueberries, and I think the other one was canned strawberries. They're on clearance for 25 cents a can. And I was hoping to get them, but no, they were all out at my store. So I was thinking of making, like a graham cracker crust pie with blueberries or the strawberries, but they didn't have any, so these won't go to waste. I'll figure out something for them. But yeah, like I said, there was two different things that were on clearance. The canned fruit, the cherry, they had cherry, but that was $3 and change per can. So you can see what a phenomenal deal that would be if you were to find the blueberries or the strawberries at 25 cents a can. That would have been amazing. And the other thing was some kind of like a cheesecake. They're like 2-cup 2-cup desserts. One was with chocolate, cookies and cream, and cheesecake or something, pudding or something like that. Those are on clearance as well for 25 cents. Those they didn't have either. So, but if you're heading to Aldi's in the next couple of days, check it out and see if they have them in your store. And then, look at guys, I bought the bag coffee this time. You guys were so wonderful. You guys left me a comment and said, and told me instead of going and buying a Mr. Coffee, just buy the little refillable K-cups. So that's what I'm doing. So I got some pumpkin spice ground coffee. Can't wait to try it. I'm sure it's going to be just as, just as good as the K-cups. And I've had the K-cups one before, so I'm sure that's going to be really good. Got some everything sourdough bread. We love that kind of bread. These guys are, look at this. These were on sale, so I got 4 boxes. We absolutely love these. I bought these last time I went to Aldi's, and hubby and I were having these. They taste just like Mounds bars, guys, and they're so delicious. And I don't know if they're like a protein bar or not, but they're definitely healthier than regular chocolate bars. And probably less calories too, but yeah, see, it does have protein in it. Let's look at the ingredients. It does have a lot of ingredients in there, but probably not wonderful for you, but if you're going to eat junk food, these probably would be not that bad for you. And I like that it has protein in there. So I got 2 of those, only because hubby and I both like them, and they only give you 5 in here. So if I'm not going to go food shopping for a couple of weeks, we'll have to have our snacks. And then these are like Snickers bars. These are pretty amazing too. We've had these before. I just don't eat a lot of these because they have nuts in them, peanuts in there, and I don't digest nuts too well, but these will probably mostly be for hubby. I might have 1 or so. And 130 calories with the protein, 7% or 5 grams of protein. Like I said, probably not perfect for you, but you got to pick your battles, right, guys? This is a new item for us. I've been eyeing these for a while, and I've been kind of hesitant because, I don't know, I'm just cheap, I guess. And these were on sale, I think. They were marked down a little bit, and they didn't have fresh strawberries, so I was like, all right, I'll give them a try this time. And you get 6 little individual bags of the freeze-dried strawberries, so I thought that would be good. We got some of these premium mango, dehydrated mangoes. These, even my dogs love these. Yeah, one of my German Shepherds, she absolutely loves these, but hopefully we'll be able to get some this time as well. And we have some chicken stuffing. This is a new item for us. This is hot honey cornbread. I love making cornbread with chili and with soup. And I figured, well, that's going to be probably really good. Give that a try. And it was pretty cheap. It was like 69 cents, so it was probably cheaper than the Jiffy boxes. And then we have sweet chili brown rice crisps, the gluten-free. We like those. Got our little individual candy bars. These are a fair price, and their calories are not that bad. So gonna have those for a snack. And guys, like I said, keep in mind this is gonna be a couple of weeks, hopefully. Got some canned corn. We're always using those for something, whether it be refried bean quesadillas or soup or whatever. And I got some of the diced tomatoes with the green chilies. That'll be for something. Here's another pumpkin spice, the covered pretzels. Hubby didn't even want me to do a video. He was snagging these. He was going to eat these. I was like, no, I got to do a video. So we got those. And then I got the apple cinnamon. So Hubby's gonna really enjoy those. I have an air popper that I had put away, and I actually forgot I even had one. So we're gonna be making some popcorn. Give that a try. I don't know how much popcorn is. I felt like this was kind of expensive. This was all 3 something for a big jar of it, and I'm thinking I don't know, for some reason I would have thought that they would have been like a lot cheaper for the popcorn kernels. But it is what it is. It's going to be a lot better for us than buying the bag popcorn, so, and it'll last a lot longer. So then we got some 100% juice cranberry juice. I put this in my water. I put like a splash of this in my water every day, and it really, really spruces up your beverage for sure. Look at this, guys. This is a new item for us. This is the maple sweet potato chips. Super excited to try these. We have bought the regular sweet potatoes chips before, but not maple. So super excited to try that. We got Knock Your Sprouts Off, reduced sodium bread. This is a really healthy bread for you. It's organic and it's Bobby approved. If you guys follow, I forget his name, but there's an app that you can use, and he says this is one of the best breads you can buy at Aldi's, health-wise. So we've bought these before, and we do the seeded bread. So got that, and I'm just going to show you the back of it, so in case you were interested. This is what the ingredients are. I got some chicken bone broth. I was contemplating getting the beef bone broth as well, because it's just much better for you when you're doing things, you know, like making a soup or putting it in even your rice when you're making your brown rice or whatever. Put a little bit of this in there, and plus my dogs. My dogs really need bone broth, so we're all going to be using that. I usually buy the vegetable round crackers, but I saw that they had wheat rounds, so we're going to give those a try. And I just got a regular 100% whole wheat bread. That's for whatever. Got some hot dog rolls for the hot dogs, and then I got hamburger rolls for the salmon burgers. And then last but not least, guys, this is one of hubby's holiday favorites. He loves the sparkling apple cider. So this is his little treat or whatever. He'll really enjoy that. Let's see. Yeah, apple juice and whatever, but he's really gonna enjoy that. So, all right, guys, so that's everything we got here. So hopefully, I'm hoping at least 2 weeks, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to go back and get some, you know, milk and whatever. We'll probably definitely be going back to get some of that stuff, but for the main course meals or whatever, we're pretty much covered. And then we got all of these wonderful holiday snacks that, like I said, they're not healthy. I'm not even gonna lie, they're not healthy for you, but you know what? We're not aiming for perfection here. We're just trying to make some progress. So I figure we got some healthy food, and then we got some junk food. So, yep. So hubby's gonna really like those. Super excited about that for him. So let me get my receipt. And then I almost had a heart attack because when I went to the grocery store, I only brought a certain amount of money, and then I was like, all right, well, if it goes over, I'll have to use my debit card. But I kind of knew in my head what I had or whatever. And so I counted it real quick, and I handed it to her, and then she miscounted it, and I was like, oh no, you need to count that again. If I didn't catch her, I would have been overcharged $100. Oh my goodness, guys, talk about a heart attack. But yeah, you got to pay attention. This girl, I've never seen her before, so poor girl was new, so she was probably her first day of work. Who knows? Because I've never seen her before, and we're in there, quite frequently. But yeah, almost exactly $100. She was overcharging me until I said something to her, and then I had her recount the money. And yeah, anyways, just my luck, right, guys? So, all right, here's my receipt. Give me a comment down below what you think my order is. I got quite a bit of food here, guys, so let me put this down flat so you can see. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that big bag of salmon, that was 2 pounds, so it's $10.35. So that's not too bad. So it's $5 and change per pound. And like I said, if you're an average person that's not feeding your dog human food and you were to buy this food, it would last you at least 3 weeks for, you know, the average family. And look, this is where she messed up because she originally thought I gave her 171 and I gave her 271. And I was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, let me flip that over and I'll show you the total. Alrighty, friends, so let's see how I did. Here's my total, $300, $306.90. So I think I did fairly well considering the amount of food I got this week. I am sure it will last us quite a while. And like I said, my refrigerator and freezer was pretty much empty, so this is definitely well-needed food. And, you know, I did do a little splurging on some impulse buys on the holiday pumpkin spice foods and snacks and things like that, but that's okay. We don't do that very often, so, you know, I'm not going to feel guilty about it. So, alrighty, guys. So if you like this kind of content, if you would, please hit the like button. It helps the algorithm on our videos, and it helps to push it out. And if you're feeling up to it, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys have tried any of our new items that we got this time. And most importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe so that you'll be notified the next time we put a video out. And as always, friends, thanks so much for watching and stay blessed.